Hello. When you look at yourself in the mirror, what do you see? And most people would say, I see myself, or I see a human being. And that's great. I mean, that's what we're told we are. But what if we looked a little deeper? Each human being is made up of an estimated 100 trillion cells. That equates to around about 14,000 times the Earth's human population, which is staggering when you realise you have that many cells. But it is even more staggering when you realise how important you are to those cells. Now, every action you take, every thought you make, every feeling you create inside of yourself has the most profound impact on each of those cells. Now, that really takes you out of a state of disempowerment that a lot of us seem to sit in when you realize that you have godlike power over all of these cells. And I really like to bring that back to something that's said a lot, which is, where is God? Why does God let bad things happen to good people? And the answer to that is a lack of consciousness. And you can see it in yourself. I can certainly see it in myself. The actions, the bad actions that I take, the bad thoughts that I make, the bad feelings that I create, they all have a direct impact on every single one of these cells in my body. And when you look at it, when you look at each of those cells, some might say, well, they're just cells. Who cares? They're not the same as a human being. I would contest that. And I would say that well, first of all, everything is consciousness. And so every atom is consciousness, and so every cell is consciousness. Every single one of these cells in my body is imbued with consciousness, just like this body that I am in right now, this one, is imbued with consciousness, a single piece of consciousness. So that makes them just as conscious as each and every one of us. So when you look at it from that perspective, you start to see that, well, each and every one of us really is God to over 14,000 times the Earth's human population. And that's profound. And that's just a small insight into how beautiful you really are. And I hope it at least helps you see something inside that's worth loving. Thank you.